If you're like me and you're wanting an entry-level 4K camera to get into YouTube with, or you're looking for a decent photography camera with a variety of capabilities and options, then you might want to stick around for this review. What's up guys, Alex from Retech Reviews here, and here at Retech we like tech. We like PCs, we like consoles, we like movies, games, robotics. If it's techie or nerdy or both, we like it. So if that interests you, go ahead and hit that sub button down below and come back for more content later on down the road. So about a month ago, I started looking around for a camera to start a YouTube channel with. I wanted one that was decently priced, that wouldn't bust my budget, and that had a ton of features that I could use for a long time and in any situation I possibly needed. So that led me to this bad boy, the Panasonic Lumix G7. This is the Panasonic Lumix G7, a mirrorless Micro Four Thirds camera from Panasonic, weighing only 19 ounces or 542 grams, with a 3-inch LCD touchscreen display, a 16 megapixel resolution sensor, 4K video capabilities, a Wi-Fi enabled app, and many other cool tricks. This camera has many features that make it extremely easy to use, extremely powerful, and easy to take with you anywhere you'll need it. With a 3-inch fully articulated touchscreen LCD display, this camera is great for filmmakers or content creators that want to make quality product. I found that the resolution and colors on the display are extremely accurate and clear when playing back video or pictures that were taken with the G7. I also found that the touchscreen was very accurate and responsive to inputs and did not seem to have any dead pixels. The 1.4 magnification viewfinder is comfortable and easy to line up shots. This makes taking pictures and video easy if you do not want to use the LCD display. The buttons on the back of the camera are plenty big and protrude enough that someone with big fingers can easily move throughout the menus and change settings with ease. There are 5 buttons labeled FN that can be programmed to do whatever function the user wants, and a switch that can easily switch between autofocus and manual focus. There's also a manual button for flash when needed, as well as a white balance, ISO, and focus area buttons on the back of the camera. The bottom of the camera has a standard tripod mount and a flap. The flap houses the battery and the memory card. The right side of the camera houses a mini HDMI port for streaming video straight to a computer or television, an AV out port, and a remote port for remote shutters. I found, however, that this port was not necessary because of the built-in Wi-Fi capabilities and the use of the app. On the left side of the camera, we have the external microphone jack for anybody who wants to attach an external microphone to the top of the camera. I would recommend this course of action for anyone who plans on shooting YouTube videos or vlogging with this camera because of the below average sound quality of the built-in microphone. Alright, so this is what the built-in microphone sounds like on the camera. It's not very clear and it's a little raspy, so if you plan on using this camera for vlogging or making YouTube videos, I would definitely recommend getting an external microphone or a lavalier mic. That would greatly improve your audio over the built-in microphone of this camera. Taking high quality video with this camera was my main focus, so I needed a camera with a ton of good video options. The G7 can take 1080p video from 24 FPS to 60 FPS for smooth HD video. It can also take 4K video from 20 FPS to 30 FPS for UHD video, and that can be saved in MP4 format or AVC HD format. The ability of the G7 to take video in AVC HD and MP4 format is making it extremely accessible and pretty much as future-proof as you will need if you are trying to get into YouTube or become an amateur filmmaker. Now, if you're trying to get this camera to become a photographer or to practice your photography skills, I would recommend going with a Canon or Nikon instead of this camera. The camera takes great pictures, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite up to par with the Canon or Nikon DSLRs that are out right now. This camera does have one good photography ability, and that is the 4K photo mode. When you turn on the 4K photo mode, it will take a video for however many seconds you set it to, and then the camera software will break it down into individual frames, and you can save the individual frames as 4K photographs. This comes in extremely handy when you're taking pictures of kids, or fast-moving objects, or you're trying to watch sports. Now, another cool ability of this camera is that it has a built-in intervalometer. With a cache of up to 999 photographs, you can take a very long time lapse and not worry about it breaking the camera. And once your time-lapse pictures are taken, the camera will automatically create the time-lapse for you, so you don't have to go back and do it in Photoshop or Premiere or another video editing software that you use. The camera also has the ability to add a scene or a filter to your current picture so you don't have to go do it in Photoshop. All you gotta do is go into the menu and select the scene or filter that you want, and the camera will automatically do it for you. But again, if you're going to get this camera for photography or to practice your photography abilities, or you're wanting to become a professional photographer, I would recommend going with at least a same price DSLR from Canon or Nikon. The Wi-Fi app that comes with the camera is pretty easy to use. Just connect the camera to the Wi-Fi, open up the app, and the two devices will find each other. Make sure you do save your phone as a favorite, as this makes the process as easy as butter later on down the road. Once they are paired together, you have the ability to remotely operate the camera, transfer an image over Wi-Fi, and other tools that I find rather useless, to be honest. From the remote operation screen, you can change settings such as white balance, ISO, f-stop, and shutter speed, as well as the focus of the camera, which I find the best feature. I would have liked the app to be able to control a few other things, such as the ability to add filters and to turn and turn off the flash. However, the app is quite useful with its current array of features. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. If you liked my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it or you just hate me, go ahead and hit that dislike button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button though, and come back for more content later on down the road. And as always, I will leave the links to everything I used to create this video down in the description below. If you want to buy this camera, there's a link to that down below. There's also a link to all my social media accounts down below if you want to hit me up and ask me a question. Or there's a link to my Discord channel if you want to join that and hit me up and play some games. And as always, I'll see you next time.